Okay. Was there a purple door in Magmore Caverns? There wasn't. Then let's just go through here quick as we can. Yes, yes, ow. Stop. Stop shooting at me, please. Where's the music? Did it just forget to turn on? Because I'm like moving through here too fast or something? Oh, we can just double jump over that now. That's nice. I always do this. I always manage to find a way for the game's music to turn itself off. Oh hey, the music's back. But this is like the like pre-area, so I guess it makes sense. So a unique property of the wave beam is that it can actually pass through enemies. In the 2D games, it can pass through walls as well. I don't remember if that's a thing in Prime. I don't think it is, because that doesn't really make sense in 3D. Where do we need to go? Where does town overworld north? Burn Dome. Dynamo. There was a purple door some... Ah, here. So we need to go straight ahead. Okay. Understood. A double jump for the morph ball would be a really funny ability. It would be kind of useless, but it would be fun. I'm not even going to bother with beetles. That's a grapple point. We don't have our grapple beam back yet. We need to head this way. Okay, we can't get up there because we don't have the spider. Unless we can. No. Okay, then I genuinely don't know where to go. Where could we go? This required the grapple beam, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Okay. We can try that. Okay, I'm starting to think the wave beam doesn't work like I think it does. I think I got it mixed up with the version of it from the 2D games. Or with an upgrade you get later. That might also be the case. It's hard to remember all of the upgrades that you get in every Metroid game. It's like if you had to remember every single like item that you got in Zelda or something. Right. I mean, theoretically speaking, we have a double jump. We could get over there. But I really don't think that's worth it. Realistically, that's only gonna be like an energy or missile upgrade or something. So we can just go back there when we have the grapple. So where do we go? Can't do this. Can't do this. There's something here by the root tunnel. The waterfall cavern. The artifact temple. Magmore Caverns has nothing else for the time being. And Phendrana Drifts appears. Hey, wait a minute! Alright. Well, that was a waste of time. But that's how it goes with Metroid. Sometimes you get lost trying to get back to the place you already freaking were. Okay, one thing that I did like about Prime 3 is how you could just call your gunship to wherever you were. I feel like that helps a lot with backtracking. So where did I want to be? Ice Ruins West, straight ahead. And the damn music is off again. Is this correct? Yeah. Ah, there's the door. How do we get up there? Um... There's a U here. Have I scanned this? No, I haven't.
Recording to logbook.
Chose a script translated. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we chose to begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we must make our last stand. We've begun to build a temple to contain the darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by the 12 artifacts, and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? Makes you wonder if it's even such a good idea to undo the lock. Though they did say they were waiting for a hero to undo the lock. Fuck's sake. Yeah, these icicles, I remember there being stuff like that around, and I feel like I remember Magmore Caverns having something like that, but I guess I was wrong. Thankfully, the enemies in here all go splat pretty easily. What's that noise? This slot is inactive. It can likely be activated by something nearby. Oh, it's those things making noise. Okay. What did that? Activated funky music. And the slot over here. Just gonna... Okay, that activates the next slot in the sequence. It's up here. And this releases the water. Now the ice sheets go up, allowing us to platform across. This door has no power. A nearby power conduit must be energized for it to open. A blast of electrical energy will energize the conduit. The conduit radiates some heat that is invisible in the normal spectrum. This door just has a blast shield on it. Save station. You love to see it. Can't scan those things. Whoa, 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 you're new. Hey! Let me scan you, you bastard. Shadow Pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. A select group of space pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. This gear gains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units. I'll be real with you, dude. For a stealth trooper, you did a terrible job. Empty stasis tank used for biological specimens. Latent radiation readings indicate specimen was highly irradiated. Fence turret malfunction. Circuit breakers for lab sub-processing. The hell are you? Little drone.
Defeat enemies to unlock doors.
Defeat enemies to unlock doors. You got it. Space Pirate, sentient aggressor species well trained in weapon and melee combat. Space Pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm-mounted scythes in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. Yeah, so this is what I mentioned in the first stream about how the space pirates have their own theme. Force field accessible only through space pirate bioimaging, impossible to reach. Oh, a map room. We haven't seen one of these in a while. Okay. So, there's a room to power here, and we need to make our way all the way through here. Got it. That was so rude. What the hell? This force field blocks the entrance. Something nearby must be able to deactivate. Like this? Research Lab Hydra access granted.
Returning to logbook.
New pirate data. Space pirate decrypted data decoded. Log 10-515-8. Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several test subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that, given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period. And most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. Assessment 43, decreased vital signs, cold damping appears stable. Just read some lore in the middle of combat. There's another space pirate somewhere. Where are you? Elevator operational. We'll read the lore after. Die, please. No. I said die, not do whatever that was. Are we done here? Yes. Very good. Okay, now let's actually read up on the lore. Stasis tank operational but empty. Specimen 29, life signs normal, pulse at 140%, mass increased by 4%.
Recording to logbook.
Space pirate encrypted data decoded. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin, expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized.
Recording to logbook.
Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in most extreme cases, hallucinations. Timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Xenome SA is undergoing relocation to Lab Hydra. Subjects transfer ordered after a pronounced increase in aberrant behavior. Security clearance ADR 13. Phazon infusion within Central's energy core at Xenome S8 is at 70% saturation. Increased dosage appears viable.
Recording to logbook.
Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Town 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume all creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We found many small breaches of the latter sort and plugged them wherever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. Tank operational empty. Specimen 2 euthanized after psychotic episode, scheduled for removal. Specimen 102 increased volatility recorded, predator awareness indicated even in cold stasis. Stasis tanks operating at 40% capacity. Temperature regulation errors have been rectified as of Ice beetle infestation to Ice Vault region has been 95% exterminated. Report any sightings to security immediately. Access to Research Lab Ether limited to the team's Sclera only. Personnel bound for Hollow Observatory must use West Elevator. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon amniotic bath. This is likely a side effect of Phazon ingestion by test subjects. Phazon fluid baths levels at 70%, checking diagnostics per procedure. Yeah. Yeah, we read that. Let's see what's upstairs. Mutation strain 776V shows massive absorption capacity influx. Strain replication is now underway. Phazon batch 1734D shows mandible mutation across all subjects. Cross infusion with batch 1622G recommended. Xenome behavior patterns showed decreased reflex activity at temperatures below freezing. Prep work on all empty stasis tanks must be completed before specimen batch Y arrives on 12/3/12/2. Transfer of specimen 344 to Lab Hydra complete. Further infusion suspended pending security assessment. Daily decontamination is now required for all personnel working in Lab Ether. Strain 776V has been successfully replicated. We've named it Strain Vertigo. Mutation of beta xenomes proceeding. Warning, do not handle sedated xenomes without proper ice containment equipment. Specimen 70. Optimal absorption mutation has led to unexpected degeneration of internal organs. Cordite casing of column appears weak. Can't do anything with that. Tissue samples from stasis tanks must be hand carried to Lab Hydra for analysis. Notify security of all material moves.
Recording to logbook.
Log 10-664-2, Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Phendrana Drifts region of Town 4's mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroid sluggish and easy to control, even those well into Phazon infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice occur every day. Large predators in the waste are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase to munitions and soldiers. Viral pathogens found in several xenomes have been traced to Phazon Batch 1664Z. Terminate all subjects. Yeah, can't do anything with that. Okay, up. Stupid ass turret. So where are we now? The observatory. Um. Die. And you too. Ooh, and you scannable. Device currently not active.
Recording to logbook.
Scans of the Spyro sector detected a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Town 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike, a landmass at heading mark 400802, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imaging. Analysis shows the energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to perform an accurate risk assessment at this time. We're unlikely to find energy source this powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Town 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Holographic spatial schematic is in lockdown per security directive. Holographic map coordinate data has been updated successfully.
Recording to logbook.
Phazon mining is now underway. Several garrisons have been established and terraforming Way of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Phendrana Drifts have proven to be optimal location for the research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base and starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Truly, these are glorious times. Holographic sequence initialized. Upper node of astronomical holographic projectors retracted and inactive. Standard morph ball slot. This slot is active. Considering morph ball detonating a bomb will usually cause these. Yeah. Boop. Ooh, funky music's back. Up. What's next? Okay, the central coil is active. 3 and 4. So now we connect these. Whoa, it's a whole star map. What's that? Lower node of astronomical holographic projector functioning normally. Planet Billium, mass 3.8 trillion teratons. Profile quarantine, atmospheres rife with materialness, a sentient gaseous global exterminator virus. Wonderful.
Recording to logbook.
Planet Zebes, mass 4.8 trillion teratons. Profile, planet's crust is primarily Othric ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction. Okay, Zebes is inhospitable to most life forms. The world was considered unremarkable before it became a base for space-powered forces. Planet Urmine 2, mass 2.3 trillion teratons, an uninhabitable wasteland salvaged by nuclear dust storms and constant seismic upheavals. Planet Twin Tabula, 4.1 trillion teratons. Planet best known for twin fever, a disease caused by a virus strain native to Twin Tabula. In the early stages of the disease, victims suffered from double vision. When the twin side fades, the victim is near death. Planet Zebes.
Recording to logbook.
Planet Talon 4, mass 5.1 trillion teratons. Ecosystem studies indicate that Talon 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object. What remains of the biosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren Class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. I never knew that. I never knew that Zebes and Talon 4 were in the same solar system, basically. That's a really neat detail. Planet Zebes is the planet that some of the 2D Metroid games take place on. And the Prime games are basically a sequel to Metroid 1. Super Missile! This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Use the power beam. Hold A to charge. Press the button to fire. Okay. Okay, this way is things continuing, so let's go this way first. I shouldn't be surprised, but holy shit, there's so much lore in the lands. Chief Astrogian Officer feels our current dual holographic system is obsolete. Please review and advise. All holo technicians report to main observatory. Maintenance required for both holo modules. Oh, don't tell me that the holo tech is obsolete. It's cool.